Welcome back to the Wampcast. I'm your host, Lyndon.
I'm Ethan.
And I'm Ayden.
This is Ayden.
Yeah.
Our new guest for today. Tell us about yourself, Ayden.
Yeah, who are you?
I am just one of your friends, actually.
Oh, that was really anticlimactic. And he's got a story to talk about today.
Yeah.
You explain your story.
Already? Okay.
Well, explain the gist, or not the gist, but like, you know.
Whoa.
If you're good, tell the story.
Yeah, just tell the story. Oh my.
Can't just
tell-
justify the
No
story.
introduction. Just
I mean, you can. Yeah, do an introduction.
okay. I'm Ayden. I'm been friends with these two since
Roosevelt.
like grade 1.
Yeah.
I think something like that.
Rose Valley gang.
Rose Valley gang. And I don't know. It's been been friends for
Long
a
time.
long time. Long ass time.
Ttoo long.
About 12
Not
years.
too long.
It's too long.
Yeah.
That's not too long.
Well,
Sick
they
and
say
tired
We
of
can,
you.
hey, we're in front of a live audience today.
If you're, isn't it though? If you're friends with someone for over 10 years, you're gay.
Oh,
What?
I haven't heard that one.
Well, that's how it goes. It's like if you're friends with another guy for more than 10 years, then you're gay.
I've never heard
Yeah.
anybody say that ever in my life.
Me neither.
I am.
I don't think
So, so that means if
No.
I've known you since like grade 1, we would be gay.
Super gay.
Oh, okay.
We surpassed
Alright.
gay. We're like,
All right.
Well,
Talk about your
Well,
story.
sometime last week,
This is
a recent story.
It's a recent
yeah,
story.
Okay.
like I think it was Monday or something.
Yeah.
My neighbors have a daughter. She's
Ooh.
my age.
Ooh.
Her boyfriend.
Oh.
Big cock block right at the start.
Her boyfriend comes over, like to hang out with her, and he parks like on our property. We have like pretty big space. It's just covered in rocks.
What rocks?
You know, like half-inch, like really sharp rocks.
Like Dwayne.
Oh, yeah.
Dwayne the Rock.
Yeah. It's a couple feet long. He parks on our property. So my mom leaves a note on his windshield, like, hey, just don't park here again. Like, she's being nice about it.
Yeah.
And he brings the note into the house, shows the mom, and she's like, oh, yeah. Like, I don't know what she said, but she definitely told him to park there again because they do not like us.
Uh-oh.
For pretty much the same thing. Like, we own all of the rock bit except for one little part, but they keep parking on our spot.
That
We
shit's
tell them
kinda-
not to.
It was kind of like a fuck you.
I know,
Yeah,
it's
that
a
really
huge
is.
fuck
Like, we
you.
could go back like 3 feet, but no.
Yeah, exactly.
You're gonna park on your rocks.
I mean, they're not. Are they parking on the rocks?
Yeah, on the rocks.
Oh,
For one,
All
don't
the way
come.
on.
yeah. Who parks on rocks?
I park on
They're
rocks.
like company trucks that they don't always
I
use.
mean, like tires though. Pop.
tires
What?
are
Tires
rough.
are like
I don't know,
extremely.
man.
I
Could pop
every-
it. You know.
I go up
You
and
know.
down rocks
Yeah.
every day. when I park.
You know. It could. It
Pretty-
could
yeah.
happen.
Driving on gravel, you'd be fucked.
I mean, he said they were really sharp rocks, and then I
Like,
said
they're sharp to
Dwayne.
walk on.
Oh, sharp to walk. Never mind.
Yeah, like the rocks I park on. Like sometimes I leave my good shoes in my car because after work.
His good shoes.
Yeah, well,
He's
yeah,
got good shoes.
and I'll like walk to my car because like I forgot something, and then I'm like, hey. You do that like weird waddle where you're like, it's like if you're walking on hot coals. Yeah,
Yeah.
Little waddle.
Rocks. Anyways,
So, the next day, he comes over again and parks on our rocks.
This
So,
man,
yeah.
He's an awful person.
Yeah, he does it to piss us off. My mom goes out and says, hey, don't park there. Like, I left you a note. And it's like, fuck you, old bitch. I'm going to park where I want. You don't own this spot. It's like, first off, you don't live there.
yeah.
How do you know who owns it?
Whoa.
And second off,
Wow, that took a turn.
Yeah,
I know.
Jesus.
Like-
Or
yeah, pretty much.
wow.
And then, like, that's all I remember from what she told me because I wasn't there. But, like, he said more stuff too. I just don't remember it.
Oh, that's really scummy. Like,
I know.
So,
Mom
yeah.
says, if you don't move, I'm going to tow you. So he moves 8 inches forward and then like a little bit off the rocks and then goes inside. It's like, okay, well, I'll call the tow truck. Apparently you can't tow someone if they're on your property for 30 days, like until 30 days later.
What?
I know, it's a
What
stupid,
are
it's a stupid
laws?
rule.
Like,
That's
what?
I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
You have to wait 30 days, like, if someone's on your property, to tow them.
I think if someone parks on your property, you should be allowed to get a bulldozer and
I know,
run
right?
over their car.
I know.
Because fuck you.
First of all, a bulldozer can't run over someone's car.
Are you fucking stupid?
It's like one of those giant. No, but you know what a bulldozer is?
bulldozer. It doesn't have like the you know, the roller on the end. It's a
What's a roller?
Wait.
Then what's
Okay,
a wait,
producer Luke, help us out here.
what's a bulldozer?
A bulldozer?
Yeah.
A bucket.
Yeah.
You're thinking of a steamroller.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like,
I stay.
bruh.
I need. Okay, excuse me. I need to look up what a bulldozer.
Oh, he's gonna
Okay, I'll
search
keep
it out.
going then.
Yeah, you keep going.
So-
he's gonna search it out.
My stepdad comes home, hears about the story.
That can run over a fucking car.
Oh, that's a bulldozer, right.
I mean,
Yeah.
That's
I
the-
don't
Like,
think
easily.
it would run
That's
it over.
a tank.
Yeah.
I don't
Without
think
the
it-
guns.
I don't think it'll run it over. I think it'll just smash into it with the front half and then just not like move the car over and shit. I don't think
Well,
it would roll over
It
the
would
car.
smash the car for sure
Oh,
and
100%.
move it. Yeah.
But it wouldn't fucking.
That
go
thing
over
weighs like 4,000 pounds, and like my
At least.
1,200 pound car is not stopping that.
That's
No.
very true.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
If it's even 1,200 pounds, that car is light.
yeah, that's very true. Huh?
What?
You can talk, but like.
He goes.
It's heavier than 1,200.
Okay.
Yeah. Like,
Our zone garage.
Yeah,
man.
yeah, we-
Hashtag sponsored.
you want to sponsor?
Oh, shit. I thought we were good there, but we're not.
No, we're not getting paid.
No.
The 11 people that watch this are gonna go to his own garage. And...
I mean,
I think
they
the
do the
weapon is
garages,
hopeful.
man.
Yeah, it's a little hopeful.
I mean, hey, you could get some good sales off this, Liam.
Yeah.
You very much
You
could.
could.
Yeah.
This is an investment. This
Investments.
podcast is going to be big.
$100 an episode. It's a bit of a stretch too, but
Oh my god, I almost spit out all my drink. That would have been bad. All right.
oh,
What?
What?
yesterday we were watching the kindergarten video. You know, like
Who?
Mr. Warkoch. You're in his class, right?
Yeah, but who?
Me and Carly were
Oh.
watching it. And do you remember anything from kindergarten at all?
I remember crying. A
You
lot.
did a lot.
Like a lot.
Yeah, you're a
Remember the slide you had?
Yeah, I remember the slide. I remember the part where like you could go downstairs and then go upstairs, but like he had a certain rule, like you can't have like a certain toy downstairs, but you could have it upstairs.
Well, yeah, because there was like he kept all like the Hot Wheels downstairs.
Yeah.
That was my favorite thing.
Why?
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's still kicking. I think he's still a teacher.
I think no.
He's not. He's not.
I thought he was.
Look, he's not dying old, but he's
He's
an
getting
old
there.
guy.
He's getting.
he's
getting
reaching, you know, the end of the line soon. That's what I'm saying.
My kindergarten teacher's the only one that's still there.
Who?
My kindergarten and grade 6 teachers, Miss Rocco.
Ah, it's raw. I never had her.
Well, yeah, because you had Warkoch.
Yeah, that probably explains it. Was she like cool? Like how was she?
I think she was cool. I don't remember.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they both.
She
were
didn't have
really
as
good.
cool of a room, so.
No, her room was very bland.
I
She had
know.
like pictures of like little kids in like frog costumes and like all that. I remember she had
I
that.
don't
and
remember
that's
that,
about
but.
it. Well, one teacher had that. I remember that.
I remember Miss Fender. She had all the rubber
Oh,
ducks.
Yeah.
She had like 50 ducks. There was like a firefighter duck and I don't know, beach duck and
Hashtag firefighter. Duck. Firefighter duck.
Rocco has Warkoch's room now.
oh, does she?
Yeah,
What?
she took over.
Oh, upgraded,
I know.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except downgraded because.
No.
she's-
That's
No.
the best room in
That's
the
No,
Yeah,
I mean
oh,
like she's
easily.
teaching kindergartners.
She always did.
She always did.
Really? Oh
Yes.
yeah. I thought
Yeah.
I was thinking Fender for some reason.
No, Fender was
Yeah.
good too.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, there was a lot of good teachers back then.
Yeah.
I'm hopeful that there still is, but I don't know.
I mean, ever since I don't want to say his name because he's a jerk. The old principal. Don't say the name.
I know. Is he
Wait.
like the superintendent of principals now?
No, he was great.
Oh no,
You know who I'm
I know
talking
exactly
about.
who you're talking about.
Oh.
I
don't want to say his name because like I don't want to talk bad about people and say their last name. I'll talk good
Yeah.
He
about
wasn't.
people.
Wait,
and
he
say
wasn't a bad.
that. Yeah, he
Oh,
was.
he hated me.
Oh, he hated me too. He
He loves me to the day.
We're not
Really?
talking about the superintendent.
Wait, who are you talking about?
The old
He was
one.
his vice principal.
Yeah, his vice principal. The old. It starts with a shin.
What?
Shin.
You're not talking about McEwen, are you?
Oh,
No, McEwen was the good guy.
McEwen was
Yeah,
dope.
McEwen's fine.
Yeah.
Well then, who are you? Do you want to like whisper it in my ear? I don't
That's
remember.
gonna pick that up 100%.
I don't remember him.
You don't?
No.
I remember them chasing some bear up the fucking hill.
No, that
It
was the one before.
That was no.
McEwen.
That was.
I forget her name, but
Yeah, she hops in her vehicle.
Oh, yeah.
When there was a bear on the school property and she chased it up a hill.
yeah, she did.
Honking
She hopped
the
in-
horn.
hopped in her Jeep.
Yeah,
Oh my
hopped in her
God.
Jeep, honked the horn, and held out a microphone saying, "Get out of here!" Like she was screaming.
That's so cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That was an entertaining time.
Do you remember the fight you had behind the portals?
Mhm.
And the
No, fight?
supervisor?
Sorry, mother.
If you want to call it a fight,
It
was
wasn't.
like
It wasn't.
you got pushed against a fence and like kind of started to cry.
Dog, get out of here!
Oh
Get
yeah.
out!
Puppy.
Go! No! Sorry, boys. Bring this man upstairs. Keep talking, I'll be right back.
He got
Yeah.
in a fight.
Wow. Oh, producer Luke's gonna sub.
Just for a moment.
Oh, producer Luke. You want to tell us about Ethan's fight?
I wasn't there.
Tell us about yourself.
About myself,
Yeah, about
Yeah.
yourself.
I'm an African American.
Nice. Hey, I hate those guys.
I mean, this is public. That
Yeah.
might come back to haunt you.
I'm joking. That's gonna be taken out of context 30 years down the line.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
100%. I'll have like a good job, making like 6 figures a year, and then something's gonna come up, and I'm gonna get fired. I'm
You're
gonna become a
get a
bomb.
clip
Gonna
from
be-
your third podcast.
Gonna be all
I
sorts of.
hate African Americans.
Oh
You're gonna try running for office. It's gonna be blackface Trudeau all over again.
no. What? You know that thing about Obama's birth certificate?
No.
It was
How
fake.
it's like it's not a thing, like
Yeah,
whatever.
it's fake.
I'm leaving.
I don't know. I was making it sound like I was out of breath. That would have been really sad.
We're talking about Obama's fake birth certificate.
How did we get from teachers to that?
Speaking of teachers, you know Mr. DeRozan? You remember him?
Yes.
He was cool.
Oh my god, my guy's got like ADHD, I swear.
Probably.
But,
No,
but we're speaking of teachers.
Yeah. Mr.
Okay.
DeRozan.
Yeah, the
It's
music
just
teacher.
DeRose.
Was it
It was
DeRozan? I'm thinking
D-Rose.
DeRozan. Like, wait.
Like, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Isn't he like a basketball?
Yeah, he's
It
basketball.
was music. He
No.
taught me music.
No,
Like
he-
DeRozan. did something.
DeRozan. I think he's a basketball player. And then DeRose. No, but
I'm
DeRose.
so confused.
I swear.
Mr. DeRose was this music school
Yes,
music
was the
teacher.
school music teacher who was one of the best
Yeah,
teachers.
the
And
ever.
then
best
he was
teacher.
also a gym teacher as well. I have
He
for
was a
gym.
grade 6 teacher.
I
Like
think
in kindergarten, I think. Like when I was in kindergarten.
all I
He was-
remember is he
he-
was dope.
He taught
He
me
was
in
so
grade
cool.
4. He taught me how to play Smoke on the Water on the guitar.
I know.
I know. It was.
Oh, our music room is pathetic.
Oh, it always is.
I played the
Xylophone.
Do we even have a music room?
Xylophone.
in RVE. It was
Yeah.
tiny.
I don't think I ever went in.
You
I
could have
remember
fit like 10 kids in there.
we would bring guitars into our classroom and play them there.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I think
That's
we
what
did
I did.
that too. But there was also like a dedicated room, and there was this Asian girl that was in there all the time.
I think I know who it is, but I don't want to say names.
I don't know her name.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah,
There was a lot of people back then who were like.
there was
who I
a lot
used
of
to be-
people back.
No, who I like used to be friends with, and now I'm like no longer friends with because they're
Oh.
just so.
Well,
weird.
yeah,
Nobody
it's
from that
been
school
like
I-
10
I'm
years.
Still friends with.
I mean, like.
I mean, I've never really rotated through friends though. I've always had like the same group. I mean, new people have came in and out, obviously, but like for like the main group of friends, I've always had.
Mm-hmm.
I know some people just rotate. They're
Yeah.
just going through groups.
Do you know who that? No.
Yes, Jeevan. Jeevan has like a
Oh,
million
yo,
different
Jeevan.
cliques. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's with
Fair
everybody. But who are you talking about?
Michaela. She came in and
yeah.
came out real quick.
Well, there's a reason for that.
Yeah.
Hi, Michaela, if you're watching.
She's not watching.
Do you
No.
remember? Yeah.
No, she's not. She could care less while we're
Yeah.
doing it.
Oh, I remember the night that like she left the group for the last time, like the group chat. We were up camping, and we were all like drunk. Well, like, but we were kind of coming off ish.
Oh, this is when we were river rafting at this point, or going there.
Oh.
No, this wasn't wet grad. This was
dry grad, not wet grad.
No, you guys
They
had
had
dry
wet
grad.
grad.
We had
We
wet
got
grad.
that grade.
Oh.
Yeah. Dry grad, no
Yeah.
drinking.
Yeah, no, we went camping. It was me, Braden, Carly, and Nathan, and we were all drunk. And then Nathan was like getting really pissed off with Michaela because she had said something, and then he goes, you know what? And he whips out his phone and he types this paragraph, just slamming her for like everything she's done. Sends it, and then she goes like, yada yada yada, whatever, and she's like going off, and they're battling back and forth in chat. And then he goes like, whatever, I'm done. He hands me the phone because she wrote into that paragraph, and I read it, and I'm like, how should I respond? And Nathan goes, because she said, if you think me leaving is best, then I will. And he goes, say yes, please do. So I'm like, yeah. I'm like hyping it up. I stand up on this log. And I'm on this thing, and everyone's sitting down at this fire. It looked like a ritual. And I typed it. I'm like, do I send it?
And
everyone
Carly
like,
was with you
cheering.
too.
Everyone was kind of cheering it on. But I don't know.
I
We were all drunk, and you know.
I was not there. So.
Neither was I.
I'm the culprit here.
Yeah, you're.
I'm a
Bad
bad
kid,
person.
yeah.
I'm a bad person.
Jeez, man.
I only sent the last message, and it wasn't even my words. I just hit send. It's like
I didn't participate. I
it's
just
like
hit
I'm a
send.
I'm a hitman for texts. You know, you can tell someone to kill someone, but then I kill them. They didn't. I'm just the one who
You are
killed.
digging yourself a
No. I'm trying to explain. In this situation, I'm the one who killed Michaela, not had the idea to kill Michaela. Are you sure?
I understand.
I
Kind of makes sense. Yeah.
It kind of makes sense, but
I
at
was-
the same time, he's digging himself a giant grave.
That's also true.
I'm already in holes.
Yeah, and you're
Yeah.
gonna bury yourself very soon.
I thought it was just Nathan who.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Because she came in when I was returning my books to get my report card, which I didn't because they didn't let me get it because I handed it in one, but whatever.
Your report card?
Yeah, I didn't get to get it because I went into the library because I handed my book in the day before.
Yeah.
I went into the library and they like scanned it and everything. I watched them do it,
Yeah.
and I went into the library with my note that I got from my person or my homeroom teacher, and he's like, yeah, you got to go to the library. You have some books or something. I had one book, and that was the book that I returned yesterday. So I walked in there and I'm like, yeah, I returned this yesterday, and they're like, okay, so you can go into the back there and search for it, and I'm like, I'm not gonna go into the back and search for a goddamn book. But I did. I went in there.
You're not there.
And I searched for it for over an hour. And I came out, couldn't find it. I'm like, okay, so I handed this in. I went to go talk to the principals, and I'm like, yeah, I handed this in. Can I just get my report card? This is my last year. Like, I handed it in yesterday. Like, I'm not lying.
Yeah.
Like, I'm also not paying $40 for a book that I handed in, right? And then he's like, yeah, sorry, I can't help you with that. I'm like, whatever. And I just walked out.
So you never got your last report card?
Yeah, I never got it.
The same thing happened to me in grade 11. My book was kind of in the classroom that we were reading in English.
Oh, she did that to me too.
Did she?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the
She-
same one with me.
She
It was
gave
the-
the books back.
Yeah.
And then
Because we put it in our little book cupboard.
yeah,
And she's like, I'll give it back to the library.
I go to get my report card. They're like, oh, you still have a book out. So I go to the library, say like, oh yeah, I gave this book in through my teacher. Look in the back for it, because I needed my report card.
You can't find the barcode.
No, I could not find the
Because they're in
book.
a special place because they keep it for the teachers. That's why.
I was like, I'm
It's
not
so
spending
dumb.
$10 to replace this book for my report card, and I did anyway.
Yeah,
'cause-
I was gonna say I did too.
Yeah.
My
I
mom's
did.
like, "You're getting your report card."
I know my mom pushed it too.
I didn't.
That's why.
Oh well.
It
But,
was just like a
but
$10
back to mine. While I was waiting in line to try and get my report card, Michaela walks in.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, hey, how's it going? Like, how was your school year? Because like we didn't really get to talk at the end of the year.
Mhm.
So she said it was good, and then she started like to start like getting teary eyed, and I'm like, what's wrong? And she's like, yeah, I left the group chat, and I probably won't be in the group anymore because of Nathan. And I'm like, what did he do? And he's like, he doesn't want me in the group. And I'm like, I couldn't really say anything. Like I didn't want to like say something to upset her even more, saying like, yeah,
Like, yeah,
but, like,
no,
like,
obviously,
but,
no.
like, you don't want to lot, like, you know, like,
Yeah.
and then she's like, I'm just like, yeah, that sucks. Like, I wasn't there. I wasn't in the group chat. I couldn't say anything about it. But she was like, yeah, so I'm probably not gonna be in the group anymore. And I'm like, okay.
I don't have anything against Michaela.
Neither do I.
I just hated having to add her back like 7 times a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah, I'm still friends with her.
Yeah, she's a good person at heart.
Might make some
Like
bad
she-
choices, but
We all make
Yeah, I
bad
threw
choices.
some hella drama into the group though.
yeah,
yeah.
that was fun. That
Yeah,
was so fun.
shook
Yeah.
things up.
All right, do we have any other things to talk about?
I didn't finish my story.
You didn't?
Oh,
Back to
I
the
forgot
story?
about that
Throw
actually.
it back, yo, full circles on
Where
the
was
show.
I?
You're
Um,
at the rock bulldozer part. When the
No,
when you were
because she
towing?
can't tow it. For
Yeah,
I
30
can't tow it
days.
after 30 days, so yeah,
Yeah.
you should be able to tow it, but like that's stupid.
Yeah, it's a dumb rule.
He goes, no, stepdad comes home, hears the story, and I think he texts the neighbors saying, move your car, I'm gonna do some yard work around it. I'm gonna, like, what he means is he's gonna shovel some rocks around the car.
Yeah.
Just so text them a
Big
few
yard
times.
to work.
Yeah. Goes up to their door, knocks on it many times, and allegedly, I wasn't there, but they close the blinds like, because he's at their door. So he goes down, grabs a shovel, starts piling rocks around his car.
Yeah.
He's got 2 huge, probably foot by foot rocks,
Yeah.
puts on either side. Everyone hears him shoveling, so they all come out and like start yelling at him. It's like, I told you I was doing yard work, you didn't move the car, like, so I'm just gonna do it around it. And then he confronts the boyfriend and says, like, oh, you called my wife a bitch and told her to fuck off. Like, he's like, what kind of smoke are you, or what kind of crack are you smoking if you think I said that?
What kind of smoke are you cracking?
What kind of smoke are you cracking? my mom and I are both home now, and we have the window open listening.
Yeah.
And then
As
he
you
said,
You like the glass?
yeah. My mom hears that he's saying he didn't like tell her that, so she comes out and like, oh, you didn't say that? Come say it to my face. And then I don't know. I can't remember what happens after that, but they have to leave. So my stepdad offers to move the rocks, like in a peace offering. Like, yeah, I'll move these if you don't park here again. He's like, yeah, okay, please do that. I think he just said, like, please move them just so we could go.
Yeah.
And that's all that happened that day. Or no,
Of that day. There's
No.
more.
that night, actually.
Oh,
came
wow.
back.
He
Yeah.
didn't come back.
Oh, he didn't come back. Never mind.
We're all so heated, like,
Yeah.
just getting, like, just so mad at them, like, at the dinner table. I come up with the idea.
Smashing their table while eating like their spaghetti or whatever they're having. Just, God
It's the
damn it, they're
hardest
not moving
It
their
wasn't
car.
spaghetti, but it was pasta. I come up with the
close.
idea to hide a few nails where he parked.
Oh, that's sneaky.
So after dinner, I go outside. I kind of like even out the piles of rocks, and I just prop some nails up.
Keep in mind, his parents are okay with this.
Yeah, they
Oh,
are.
yeah.
They supported it.
I would have supported
Nobody calls my mother a bitch.
it. Yeah, no.
So
Only me.
I'm the only one allowed to say
about
that,
something like that.
I go prop a few nails up where he parked, and then like hide them so they're like a few inches up over the rocks. Go
Yeah.
back inside, and first thing that happens when I come in is like, oh, thanks, bud. Thanks, bud, for doing that.
That's dope.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did
And
he?
then
Did he do it?
the last 3 days he's
Oh.
come back, but he's parking on the other side of the road now. I know, it's getting me so mad. Like, I just want to pop.
Are the nails still there?
They're still there, I think. I just
Just
want
move
to
them
pop
over
the
to-
tires on his Jag. Like,
He's got a
he's
Jag.
got daddy money Jag.
My God.
That'd be rich, because then he'd be like, oh, what
I know.
I do?
Start crying about
He'd
it.
definitely start crying. I'm just so ready to break his nose over this.
Yeah, that's annoying.
He's like, hey, what are these nails doing? Just clock him right in the nose.
Yeah, that's the story. I just want him to park there again.
Dang, so a disappointing end, but it's not
Yeah.
over yet. You never know.
He could. I mean, at the same time, he might see the nails, so that's why he's not parking
No,
there. But
you
not
cannot
if-
see them.
Yeah, not if you're driving. Plus, it probably blend in with the rocks.
Yeah,
Unless you have like
Oh,
an
fair
eagle
enough. Yeah,
eye.
they're rocks. I forgot about the
definitely
rocks.
blends right in.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the story. That's what's happened so far.
Damn. Well, keep us updated.
Yes.
I'd like to hear what happens.
Yeah.
I hope.
We're leaving him on a cliffhanger, and I don't like it. But yeah, I really want that dude's tires to be popped because
Me too.
nobody calls someone's mom like that. Like that's really scummy. Like
Call-
Liam's looking over there laughing. What if someone did that to your mom? What would you do?
Yeah, probably do the same thing.
Yeah.
Do the same thing.
Maybe steal their valve stem.
Plug their exhaust pipe.
With an apple.
Oh, do you think you could like kill someone that way? If you shoved an apple in there and then like revved it really hard?
You'd
like a
probably do the
powerful
same
car.
to your car, just blow the exhaust out.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
with a
Did you do that to
Lambo.
yours?
Shove an apple in a Lambo and then rev.
Gone.
What are you doing with a Lambo?
Yeah.
Daddy money.
Dad. No.
Your dad didn't buy a Lambo, did he?
No, I wish.
Oh.
Lyndon told us what he was doing. He was doing a photo shoot with
Yeah,
cars.
the photo shoot
Oh.
for his own garage, right?
That's next week, man. That's next week.
Oh, well then what were all the cars doing then?
No, the interview is next week. You keep talking.
Oh,
I'm just a
right.
spectator. Right
Oh, okay,
right,
I see what
right,
you
yeah.
mean.
Oh,
Okay.
he's going to talk
Yeah.
about it next
Yeah.
week. I
Oh.
see.
He's trying to like
Okay.
trying to decipher that. But we got it.
Alrighty. Yeah. So
So-
keep in the loop with us.
Yeah.
And listen to the fancy cars Liam gets to see. And gets to do some fun things. And oh my god.
They're licking their grundles.
Yeah. This is our audience. Yikes. And our producer.
It's a great audience.
Oh yeah.
Giving us lots of juice.
2 people.
Big
Plus
audience
producer.
today.
That's the biggest audience
Oh
we've
my god, I don't even want to say it.
What this?
Yeah, I don't even.
had. The shocker?
Oh no! Okay, no, no,
The two in the pink one.
no! Oh my god, what are you doing? Oh no!
It's nothing,
Ugh. Ugh.
nothing wrong with that.
No,
Ah.
just some good fun.
No, there's something wrong with that. My mom watches these episodes. Liam, you need to stop. You need to stop.
Ralph, because I'm gonna wreck.
My mom's gonna be so disappointed in me.
I think she already is.
Probably.
Yeah.
Lyndon, why you look like baby no money today?
He does every day.
No, he forgot the glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I smashed them.
Dude, I'm gonna
How'd you
click.
smash
We're
it?
gonna
Oh,
clickbait
Lord.
of like one of our podcasts so hard with special guest Baby No Money, and it's just gonna be you. I'm gonna do it.
I'm your host, Baby
I'm
No
gonna
Money.
clickbait it. I'm gonna clickbait the shit out of it.
Let's bring Jeevan on. Let's say we got Obama as a guest.
The man who directed
Osama
9/11
bin Laden
terrorist
is
attacks.
respected.
Yeah, because you know on Spotify you can have those like little descriptions below the episode.
Yep.
Special guest Obama.
Special guest Donald Trump. We have someone in a fucking orange wig. or
Special
something.
guest Gandhi.
We get-
Steve Jobs.
Who would? Who would?
was
Who,
this-
who other people do we have that look like celebrities somewhat? I mean, not many people, but like we got
Yeah, I
you and
don't know.
Jeevan, but Jeevan's just a meme.
Javen just looks like Osama.
He looks like every
Not
Indian
really.
person.
Yeah, he looks like every Indian guy ever. That's
I mean, he
something-
doesn't have a long beard though. Like he doesn't have a huge bushy beard.
He
No.
could. Yo, his dad's bald.
I've never met his dad.
I've seen him.
I've never seen him.
Whoa. Okay, there's a story. Oh boy. It was, I forget who it all was. I think it was me, Justin, Nathan, and Braden, and we're all sitting at the
weird crew.
Yeah, we're sitting at the docks at 3 a.m, and there's this one guy with like a beefed up Rav, and it has like a really dope stereo, and he's like, I don't know, he's like you know, there's like in front of the docks, there's like 20 parking spots.
Yeah.
We were all the way to the right, and he was all the way to the left, and there was a truck in between us, and he's blaring music, and Nathan really wanted to go home, so Nathan starts honking the horn repeatedly, and this guy didn't like it, so he goes, "Yo, shut the fuck up," like across the thing, and we're like, "Okay," and we didn't really think much of it, and we kind of go back to what we're doing for like 10 minutes, and again, Nathan holds the horn for like 10 seconds. This guy comes out, flings his arms out like we did something, and then walks away, and we're like, "Hey Nathan, stop, this guy's getting pissed off," and then, I don't know, give it another 20 minutes, it's like almost 4. And Nathan,
It's almost 4.
yeah, Nathan again.
Jesus.
This time for like a minute.
Dude, the people who were sleeping by the docks must have
Yeah.
hated
A few
you.
houses
Yeah.
up there.
Oh my
He's just
god.
holding the horn, and we're like banging on the windows, like, "Yo, stop!" And this guy gets mad. He like walks out into the street, and he's yelling on us. He's flipping his arms. He's throwing us the fingers. And we're like, "Hey, we're gonna get out of here." Because then 2 other cars rolled up, and they kind of looked like they were with him. So we're like, "We're gonna bounce." So we all get in, and we start
$10 they
driving
got
away.
followed.
Oh, wait. Okay, so Justin goes first, I go second, Braden's last. But when I'm driving by him, I threw it into neutral, and I held the gas for a bit, so I just revved at him. And then we blasted off, and we went and we parked at the Tim's parking lot.
Oh.
And we were sitting there just hanging out, because we were like, let's move spots, because we still wanted to just like chill for a bit. And then...
Keep in mind,
Except
Nathan
Nathan.
probably
Yeah,
still
Nathan
wants to
still
go.
wanted to go. And so we're probably there for 5 minutes, and then we see him come up, and he drives, and I'll try, like, you know where the drive-thru is at the Tim's, at the
Mhm.
Wendy's Tim's? So we're parked right behind the drive-thru, and he comes rolling
Actually,
slowly, and he gets over his passenger, and he's looking out right at us, and we're like, uh-oh. And then he drives over, and he's sitting, he parks with his car on, and his lights are on, so we're like, hey, we need to go. So
Tokyo Drift
and
style now.
we're all stuck in my car. Like, we're all in my car. So there's people in the back. We're like, hey, everyone get out, get in your cars. We're going to leave. So, yeah. So Oh, Jeevan was there too. Okay, I forgot. Jeevan was there too. He was with Braden.
Yeah.
And, okay, so Justin's in his car solo. I'm in my car solo. And then there's Braden and Justin.
Where's Nathan?
And Nathan. Oh, Nathan and Jeevan were all... Yeah. Wait. Okay, yeah. Okay. So the 3 of them were in Braden's car. I was in my car. And Justin was in his car. So I go first. Or no, wait. I'll let Justin go first. I go second. And Braden stays. So Braden didn't go. It's just me and Justin going. And as soon as Justin turns, like, you know where that illegal corner is that everybody cuts?
yeah.
So Justin's going first. I'm behind him, and he's on our ass. Like, he could have rammed me. I thought he was going to. And then Justin, so Justin goes, we do the illegal turn. And instead of him doing the illegal turn, he cuts into the other lane, flies, and I turn right, and Justin goes straight, and he's on Justin's ass. He could have chased me. I was the closest one, but he decided to go after Justin. And we lose Justin.
What was that?
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
Someone just
Doing
died
something
upstairs.
upstairs.
Oh my god.
And you know by where Booster Juice is, and then it cuts in from Superstore?
Mhm.
Justin and the guy are flying like 80 down that corner and rip away. And then
Like at
me
the
and
roundabout?
yeah, like kind of close by that. And then me and Braden meet up in the Value Village parking lot, and like all those guys. And we're like, what the hell? Where's Justin? We don't know where Justin is. So we call
That's
the cops.
scary.
Because we're like, yo, this guy's like...
Did like you actually get a hold of the cops and stuff?
Yes, a ghost truck came by us actually, and she talked to us, and we're like, yo, this guy. And then we see Justin and this guy going at least 180 down the highway. And we're like, whoa.
Was the cop there when that happened?
No, this was
Oh
before.
my god! If the cop was there, he would have done.
Yeah, no, this was before the. Yeah, so before the cop. So I skipped something. Yeah, so they're flying down the highway, and then the cop rolls up, and we're like, yo, this guy, and then she goes off and does her own thing, and we call Justin, and he went around this one corner like 120, almost flipped his car into the subway.
Justin?
Yeah, but at this point he had lost the guy, Because then he ripped through a neighborhood and he parked in Jeevan's driveway.
If he would have had him still on his ass and came up to you guys, and then you guys got the cop back there, he would have been done.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah, definitely.
But there's actually a good outcome to this story. So Justin gets away, and we call him, and he's like, "Yo, this guy threatened me to kill me." And
No
we're like, "What?"
way.
And he was like, "Yeah." He was talking. He was like, they were right side by side, and he was yelling at the car. He's like, "Pull over!" And Justin's like trying to be like really apologetic. He's like, "Yo, I'm sorry. We didn't mean anything. We were just like goofing around." He's like, "No, pull over." I forget the exact line he said, but it was something like,
"If you don't pull over, you and your friends are gonna catch a bullet in the ass."
Oh
No way.
yeah.
Jesus.
So yeah, he threatened us to kill us, and then, but that's after we lost him. We have no idea where he went. And then for the rest of the night, we took like all these back roads to get to Justin's house, and then we dropped everyone off, and we all parted ways. We went home because we were terrified. And then the next day, the same guy got into a huge accident and totaled his car.
No
Really?
way.
Yep.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
How do you know?
Yeah.
Because we saw the car. Brandon was driving by. Same
Wait,
car.
you saw the car?
Did you get the same license plate and stuff?
We actually never got his license plate. Oh no. Oh wait, no. Okay. Here we go.
You saw it at Walmart.
I skipped an entire day. Yeah. So the next day.
You were skipping parts like a month.
Yeah, I know. I keep forgetting details. Me and Justin were in the Walmart parking lot, and he rolls up, and we're like, we're getting the fuck out of here. Because we see him roll up, and we hear him, same stereo blaring.
He has your number. He knows exactly
Yeah,
where
he
you
knows
are.
the rest. So then we did. We didn't see it for the rest of the day. And then the next day, now this is all going off of Brain's word, and apparently he got into a big accident in like the thing, and it looked like the exact same car. We didn't get the plate, so we don't know. But we're assuming it was the same car because it was kind of like, the same car that had been following us for 2 days. But we haven't seen him since.
That's so weird.
And
That's
he's-
so scary at the same time.
You know what happened to him?
Nope.
No.
No idea.
Hopefully he died.
Wow.
No, I
I
don't
wouldn't
feel
go
any
that far,
sympathy
but,
for
like-
him.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that far either, but
No,
like,
hopefully he died.
Hopefully he got
If he's a vegetable,
Injured.
I'm okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
you don't go up to a
Hopefully he
whole bunch
has-
of kids and say, "I'm gonna pop a cap in your ass." Like,
I hope he
you
has
don't
the
do
mental
that.
age of a toddler.
Like,
Total vegetable.
Yeah.
I don't have
Oh,
any sympathy
God.
for the guy. He
Like-
threatened to kill a bunch of kids.
Yeah, that's.
He definitely
That's
crossed
true.
the line.
Did you tell the cop that
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
he
we
threatened
told-
to kill
yeah,
you?
threatened-
At the same
Jesus
time, you
Christ.
guys were being nuisances.
We were being assholes,
Yeah,
but
but you
Yeah,
don't have
but
to say
that
"I'm
doesn't
gonna kill you."
excuse
No,
death threats.
it doesn't excuse it, but like,
We were definitely, we're being
Yeah.
assholes.
That's so scary. I mean, I've had a guy.
I don't know if
come
he was
up to-
bluffing.
I had a guy come up to my. Well, even if he was bluffing,
I don't want to find out.
Yeah,
Why?
exactly.
Yeah.
you don't mess
It's 4
around
in the
with that.
morning. It's
Yeah,
not like
exactly.
a busy day.
Sketchy Cologne guys.
Um, I remember when you guys dropped me off at one point, and everybody like skirted up past
Oh,
my
in your
roundabout,
neighborhood? Right,
and
right,
this
right.
dude comes up to my door and bangs on my door, like bangs on it, and I open it, and I'm like, "Hi, how can I help you?" And he's like, "Your friends need to screw off and not come at least like 80 miles per hour around the fucking roundabout." And I'm like, they don't. Like, I know for a fact you guys aren't that dumb. That's how you flip your car and like.
we're gonna
That's
leave
why
that
you told
video
me-
for a moment.
What?
Oh.
Just hold like a position.
No, it's fine. You guys keep going. It's
That's why you told me to turn the
Just
music
keep
down
laughing.
as we went like to your house the other day.
Yeah, because I'm scared of that guy actually coming to my house again.
Oh.
Because that guy is so.
Well, he followed us.
Yeah, he
Because
followed
me
you
and
guys.
Carly were parked, because I had Brandon in the car and Carly had her in her car. And we were parked right there. And then he came ripping down and took a picture of our license plates.
Yeah.
And they were like,
Yeah, I think Michaela flipped him off too, which
people
doesn't help.
hate us.
I know
Yeah.
a lot of people hate us. Yeah,
It's
I've
because we
had-
could drive like dicks.
Yeah. I have a sneaking suspicion
we almost
that many people
we
have
almost
called the cops.
got hit like hard. Your car almost got totaled
Oh,
with me in it. Remember
at
that?
the intersection?
Yep.
Wow,
Oh my.
that was a close call.
dude.
Tell me about it.
You
Okay.
weren't even watching.
So it was me, Carly, and you in the car, right?
No, it was just you and me.
I think Carly was there.
No,
Because
it's
then me
just
and Carly were like, okay,
No,
we
Carly
did
was in
that.
a different. Carly was in
Oh,
her car
she
with
was in
Michaela.
her car. Okay, right. Yeah, because that's actually
Mhm.
right by when we dropped you off. We got in the trouble with the other guy. That day was rough for us.
Jesus Christ, we almost got injured
Yeah.
badly.
Oh, this would have been rough. I
This
would have
would've
been. No,
No,
you would have been dead.
I would have been dead.
You would have been dead. Okay,
Like,
yeah. So we
not
pulled.
dead, but like severely injured. Here, let's save it for a hot second. Give it a second.
Gotta change out the
The video
batteries.
makes it the better.
yeah. The better.
The better.
The better.
The better.
Yeah, the video's great. It really brings the whole scene, whole set together.
Oh my god, that moment was so scary for me.
I didn't even like freak. I bugged out for like a second. I'm like, I'm alive. So I'm cool.
No, but
You
like
don't really
you didn't
bug out
see
when
what
it, like,
I
does stuff
saw.
like that.
I never bug when I almost died because I didn't.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
if
with the bridge thing too. Like,
Oh, I spun my car, slammed into the bridge, got out, and took a selfie.
yeah.
Like,
what type of idiot doesn't call the cops first or any ambulance or
I didn't
anything
call the cops
and
at
just
all.
takes a photo.
some Asian
I-
guy told me what happened to my car. I'm like, gas. Call my mom. You're gonna hate me. She came over, picked me up, and then they towed my car. I didn't freak out at all.
I mean, I'm the one too. I don't want to die yet.
Yeah,
sorry,
I don't
but-
want to die, but if I don't die, like here's the thing, okay? If I almost die and I don't, why am I gonna worry? I didn't die,
But if you do
That's-
die, you can't worry.
but I didn't.
But
I-
you came close.
I came close to dying, but life goes on. If I stress about almost dying, what am I getting out of that?
Okay.
That's-
So
I
anyways,
almost
back
died.
to back to
Anyways.
how we
Yeah,
almost got
this is
into a
all
big
over
car
the place.
accident. So I remember it so vividly because I was the only one watching and I wasn't even driving the car.
I haven't stopped at that intersection ever. I just do a California stop and blast off.
Okay, so we slowed down like we were gonna do a rolling stop and a dude
No one ever comes there. That's
and
why I don't
he
like,
was
ever check.
speeding.
Oh, he was
like he
flying.
was going like 90 or 100 or something because I
he
swear to
was
God,
going fast.
he was going super fast past us. And so we were pulling up, and this is pretty much a scene. I'm gonna do it with my hands. this is us, and
Like,
then this
fuck
is
the
the
audio
dude.
listeners.
So he's coming, and like Lyndon and I both don't see him because of the giant tree that's always right there.
Yeah.
And we're pulling up. He's doing a rolling stop, and the dude, we literally come about maybe that close
Oh,
from
it's
hitting him,
close.
like so close,
Like-
but like
Feet or inches?
inches.
You're
Inches.
If I slammed that brake.
I'm like, I remember, I'm like, Lyndon, what are you doing? He just stopped on it.
Yeah, if you didn't say anything, I would have drove right into it.
Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah.
We
Like, we
almost
like,
died.
slammed the brakes, and then he flew past us.
Dude, I almost.
Oh my god.
I remember just jerking forward when you slammed it. I was
Is this a
surprised.
four-way stop or?
This
Did you
is the
see
one
him
up by
right away?
by Bylands.
You know that one
the
where
one
it's
that
like
turns to go up. By
yeah,
the-
and then there's that weird road that no one's ever on.
yeah,
He was on that road going 90.
yeah.
Flying.
Oh,
I think
The
Oh,
one
I know what
you
you're talking
take
about.
the back road. The
literally
back road.
0 people stop at that.
Mhm.
It's you know like on the road where pick and pull is.
Mhm.
Yeah, if you keep going on that road and you kind of go up that weird little thing.
It's like a
Oh,
little
yeah.
swerve.
I took that road at 100 last night.
Yeah, like yeah, that road. So
Yeah, but it's really sketchy when you almost total a car.
yeah, that would have
Yeah.
sucked a
Boom.
lot for you.
I probably would have flown. No,
no, you would have been
No.
crushed.
you probably.
If I was going like 20, if he hit us going as fast as he was, you would have been crushed.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And then like you'd just be like a torso.
No legs.
No legs. Yeah.
This whole front of his car would have just went in, and my whole body would have been chopped in
Dude,
half.
cars are dangerous.
I know.
They're death machines. Like one like rough turn, you're done.
Dude, thank God for not killing us.
That same road, I turned on it once and got cut off by a guy who went the speed limit. And I was getting so mad at him because I would have gone like probably double the speed limit.
Yeah.
And way up the road, there's a cop just standing there with a radar gun.
Oh.
I was so happy for this guy cutting me off.
Yeah, you're like, wow.
Me and Lyndon have gotten cut off so many times. Like, it's always me and Lyndon.
Yeah,
that
whenever I get in the
drive
car
together.
with you, I almost die.
I'm bad luck, I swear to God. And I think it's happened to Liam, and I think it may have happened to Justin multiple times.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yo,
I'm
Justin,
just bad luck.
Speaking of
in
Justin,
cars.
though, really quick, idiot. Why did?
Horrible drive.
Okay, when he was, there was a cop on the side watching a radar gun.
Oh, this is with me.
outside
Yeah.
of his car, like 20 feet, he said, and he's standing there with a gun, and you know Justin's going what 20 over, and he just kind of the cop, you know, waves him over because he's going
Okay,
fast.
yeah, I was
Yeah,
with
you
him in
you
this
tell
one.
the
Yeah,
story.
Okay,
tell the
so
story.
okay, so basically, he's going the back road, same sort of area we're at, but a bit further down the road.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting in his passenger seat. We're going to school, and like we were both on our, or no, I was on my spare, and he just came to pick me up for lunch or something.
Yeah.
And I remember him pulling off, and he was thank God he was not texting or we didn't have another person in our car because he would have been
Super
licenseless.
yoked. Yeah.
He would have been licenseless, I swear to God. And so he's taking a turn and then he starts going like 70 or 80 down the back roads.
As everyone
And
does.
and I'm sitting there on my phone like looking up and I see a dude in the bush and I'm like, Justin, slow down. Doesn't slow down. And the dude steps out. He steps out and
He's
just goes
hiding
like
in the
that.
bush.
I don't know why I stood up. But you know what?
Hiding in the bush.
He's a bush Wookiee. Swear to
Yeah, I was
God.
gonna say.
He came out and he's gunning him and I'm like, Justin, slow down. And he's still, nope, didn't listen. And he just kept going. And this cop steps out on the road and goes, come here. And I'm like, you did it now, Justin.
You idiot.
You are an idiot. And we pull in and he's like, oh, like he was stressing. He's like, oh God, I gotta find my insurance and stuff.
I just think the fact that he pulled off the road to a cop who wasn't in his car is dumb.
You could easily
I
get
would have
away.
just kept going. And
He's
worst
not
case
catching-
scenario.
He stepped out onto the road where Justin was driving. If
Swerve around him.
Oh, he was.
If Justin would have kept going, he would have killed that cop. That cop would have been done.
I didn't know he was on the road.
Oh.
He's taking this to court too.
Yeah, I think
Justin?
that's the dumbest thing.
Yeah.
Justin thinks that the cop's just not going to show up.
Well, no,
I'm
that's
also-
I stand with him on that because my grandpa a long time ago, I was in grade 4.
No, this cop waits on the 29th of every month, and he makes sure people get tickets.
No, but here's the
That
thing.
quota.
Is me and my grandpa got pulled over in a school zone for saying he was speeding. We took him to court. The court date was only like 20 days after it happened. Cop never showed, and he got us scot free.
No, you realize, if he goes to court, I have to go to court.
Witness?
Witness.
Oh yeah,
So,
no. But
I would have to tell-
you. Don't
Doesn't
even.
Justin have a court date though?
Yes, the 22nd. You don't have to go because he's disputing it. He's not denying that he's guilty.
Fair enough.
He's
Yeah,
just
I don't
saying,
know.
hey, I just don't like. The only reason he's going to court is because he doesn't want his 6 months off his end game taken off. Because he got pulled over, so he's getting that taken.
He was a cat.
Stella.
Just go in and say like, oh yeah, he didn't do it.
Yeah. So if you went in and he was like, yo, he didn't do it, you'd be fucked.
Yeah.
Because he'd be like, I did do it.
Don't be like 6'9".
I mean, you have to. I had. If I were supposed to go in, I would have to tell the truth. I don't want anything on my record at all.
Swear in the Bible.
I would
Deemed to hell.
swear to God, Justin's guilty.
He's pleading guilty. He just doesn't want his 6 months taken off. So if the cop does show, then I can almost guarantee he's getting the 6 months taken off anyways. He just he's giving it a shot, kind of thing.
I don't want to show up to court for Justin.
No, you don't have to. He doesn't need a
Picture
witness.
Justin is not going.
Justin would
Yeah,
show up
honestly.
to court in
Ketchup
his
stains.
his regular
yeah.
clothes. Everybody would be sitting there in suits and everything, and like dresses or whatever they are, pantsuits, and he'd just walk in, blue jacket or whatever. Why do I keep standing up? I don't
Stand up,
I don't
blue
know.
jacket.
He just have like his white shirt with a whole bunch of ketchup stains on it, and he'd be like,
Dude, his shoes
Yo.
have blood on them now.
huh?
His white shoes, he has a red stain on one shoe that's ketchup and a red stain on the other one that looks like blood, but it's Mio.
Mio.
You know,
How
like the
do you
squirt stuff?
how do you get Mio?
You squirt it into the drink, not your shoes.
I don't know. It's Justin.
Do you
It's
guys
Justin.
understand how Justin has Mio and he's pouring it into a drink or whatever he's doing, and he squirts it on his shoe?
Braden got all over his hoodie, but I think someone squirted on him and it was like all.
That's how Justin
It's
got it.
honestly a skill
It is.
Yeah.
that
He's
he's
being
able to
that
spill
clumsy.
things so efficiently.
He
Justin
goes-
eating food,
Dude. Oh, it's so disgusting.
petrifying.
It's so. He goes.
Something
He
will
goes
go
to
wrong
Wendy's.
every time.
Yeah.
He goes to Wendy's, gets fries and a whole bunch of ketchup,
So
and he just licks it, and it's
I really hope he's going to listen to this.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Justin.
We love you.
You're a
buddy.
slob. I'm sorry, but it's true. We love you, but you're a
Love
slob.
you, buddy.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah, he's just. Oh, what a character! What a character he is.
He's
Justin,
a funny
you're
guy.
slob.
though.
Yeah, he's
Oh
hilarious.
shit! I almost fell.
Probably the funniest kid I know. If
Yeah,
I'm being brutally honest.
Yeah, 100%. Justin's hilarious.
He's a funny guy.
No, sorry, Liam. Justin's 10 times funnier than you will ever be.
He is pretty funny looking.
Yeah, he is. He is really funny looking as well. All right, how much time we got?
I don't know.
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Ah, decent. We can pull another
Yeah, we've
10.
been going for
Oh,
50.
can I? going back to your bridge story, how you
Oh yeah.
skirt out like like totally your car and just
Yeah.
take a selfie.
Yeah. I
Like-
still have the selfie.
I have the selfie too.
I don't.
We all do.
I have never seen the selfie. I've never seen the selfie.
It's pretty much my car in the back with the wheel pretty much
Oh,
backwards,
it's
and
just-
I'm just kind of.
It's like 90 degrees.
Well, yeah, I broke both my axles, knocked out all the tire rods, and totaled my.
God, I don't know how you're still driving that car. I'm surprised it
Yeah.
didn't get
Why?
written
It
off.
cost me thousands to fix it.
I
Yeah,
know
I'm
that.
selling that. Oh, I found this beautiful Civic. It's 10 grand, but it's beautiful.
I'd rather have a Tibia on, to be honest.
The Tib's nice, but the thing with it is finding parts is impossible because
Fair
no
enough.
one has a Tib.
Okay,
Yeah.
back to Ayden.
Yeah. With that, like on Christmas break,
Yeah.
I totaled my car. I didn't really like
Oh,
total
yeah.
it.
Oh,
It was
didn't you hit a
it was
rock?
undrivable.
Yeah.
Like, cause yeah. So I was drifting through my neighborhood
Uh-oh.
in the snow.
As you do.
Take a 90-degree corner at like probably 35, 40ish and pull the e-brake.
Yeah.
Slide up over a rounded curb into someone's yard. Smash into a rock.
Oh my god.
Just bend my back axle. Like,
Yeah.
I'm
just
so-
destroy the axle and the tire.
You know what Aiden's probably like after he did that? He's probably drifting and just straight face as he's not flipping, but like hits the rock. He probably hits the rock and just goes.
No, I look at my sister and like, oh my god.
Wait, your sister was in the
Yeah.
car?
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't hear about that.
This was like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Oh.
No, we get home at 1 o'clock. It's like 12:30. It takes so long to get home.
Oh.
Probably like a 100-meter drive from my house.
Yeah.
Pull off the rocks and can't get up the hill. My sister gets out and records me. I'm like just flooring it, trying to get up this hill. It just keeps spinning out.
Yeah.
That was like Avery in that one time when you and me were with him. When he was driving up the
Oh, going up
one
the hill,
road and
yeah.
he fell into the bush.
Didn't he crash into like the?
It was so funny.
Didn't he crash into like a ditch?
Yeah.
Did he?
In like the deepest part of that.
He has the no. I was recording. I have the funniest video.
Like he
of
goes
Avery.
up the hill and he just kind of goes into.
Yeah, he slides
remember
into
that
the
part,
bush.
yeah.
It was so funny.
That's me?
Yeah.
At Cattywampus
You don't
On
remember
Instagram.
on Instagram. Yeah.
Fuck Starbuck
So
Follow at
I
Kenny Wampus.
at Cattywampus.
realized I can't get up this hill. Turn around, go down to the cul-de-sac, go up, going so slow,
Yeah.
and my back end is just pulling out like every once in a while.
Mm.
And I think I'm just fishtailing, but I'm going uphill, so I
So
don't
what's
know
going
why.
on?
Get home, change my tire out because I have a slow leak,
Yeah.
and realize that my tire is like facing in.
So that's probably why.
No, it's facing out. I hit the back of the tire. It's facing out, and it's like tilted, like
Got some camber.
yeah, I've got a camber, like butt outward.
Oh.
So I drive it to the school, like
You drove it to the
I
school.
go to the
Yeah, I
school
thought-
at like
oh.
probably 10 o'clock when no one's on the road.
Yeah.
Take the back roads, and go to the school shop and get it fixed, like
Mhm.
through there, like for free, pretty much. I just paid for the part,
Yeah.
didn't pay for labor because like they're
You know,
school
the
kids.
kids will just do it. They
Yeah.
just want to.
They want projects to work on,
Yeah.
so yeah,
That's
it
the
was
nice
so
part
cheap
about.
to fix.
Damn.
Yeah, that's the nice part.
Bird.
A parrot. So nice. So nice.
That's a nice.
You
bird.
can do it.
Oh my god, it's the nice part about our school is we have like our own mechanics and stuff. Had, yeah.
For
we're no
jack
longer-
shit.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
oh yeah. They're all like skids, but they get the job done.
No, they're not the skids. They're the E's.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, yeah,
The good old E's.
those guys.
E's.
Trevor.
Trevor's a character.
Yeah. Every one of
did
them
you
is their
see-
own
Yeah.
specific character. Like
Did
they're
you
not the
see
same
Jordan
person.
the other day? He was filming him and his friend in a truck, and they were like cheersing beer while driving,
Yeah.
going 100 down
They do that
some
all
back
the
road,
time.
and I'm like, they're gonna die.
Yeah, the well, or you're probably still there on Dylan's story. They're towing a guy on a pallet,
Yep.
and then they run through a puddle, and he falls off the pallet. There's a huge scrape on his back, and he's drenched in like mud
Oh.
water.
I didn't see that, but I do
Oh, I
remember
saw
where
that.
they were doing that.
It's like
They're so dumb.
They're just
They're dumber than us.
so stupid. Yeah.
they're kind of jackass, but like of now.
Yeah, they're the jackass, but no one watches them except for people in this area.
Whoever watches their story.
Yeah, Snapchat.
Yeah, they're something. They're all characters. Every
They're a
single
different
one.
breed of person.
They all sit at Tim's in one.
Just do
certain
burnouts
spot.
and the
Yeah.
Yep.
I remember
meets every 2 days.
Mhm.
in an A&W drive-through right behind Jordan, like moving up each car space, he does a burnout every single time.
Oh my
They're so,
god.
they're so weird, dude. They're so weird. I don't. I don't
I
fuck
mean,
with
if
them.
it's fun for you,
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah, but
Like-
Personally,
no.
I don't have the money to be getting
Yeah.
tires every week, so.
Speaking of,
I mean, do they though?
No.
no,
Well, they still do. That's the thing.
No,
They
they,
whole
I don't
money
think
they
in
they
their ass.
care.
no, they just balled their tires and go
Yeah.
with it.
Yeah.
They're so dumb.
They drive on cords.
Yeah, run into like a little bit
If
of
you
rain.
don't know what that means, it's the wire in the tire.
Thanks.
Oh.
Thanks, Liam.
Thank you. Car mechanic.
Yeah. Car guy, car and truck guy, and garage guy. He's everything except famous.
Do you remember that question that went around a while ago? It was like, if you get, fuck, what was it? It was like $1 billion, but you had a snail that chased you for a lifetime.
Yeah.
Like, would you take it?
Yeah.
And anyone who says no,
Dude, a snail
Should
is
be-
is like that big.
should
No,
be
it-
executed.
No,
Touches
it
you,
kills
die.
you. Yeah.
Yeah.
If it catches you, you die.
But
Oh,
here's the
keep
thing:
moving.
there is so many loopholes, dude. Get a just
Assault.
dig a hole, 10 feet by 10 feet. You know, fill 5 feet of concrete, and then do the
Dude,
walls. Put the
You
snail
don't
in the
even
middle
need
of
to
it.
do that.
Fill it in.
You can just do salt around the snail. They
Dude,
don't go
He
through
can't.
it.
No, he can't die. It's an invincible snail.
Yeah, but they won't go through it. I'm
Yeah.
not saying it's gonna die.
That
They
snail
don't
is
go through.
destined to get
How are
you.
you getting the snail in the hole?
Oh,
Hockey stick. Just slap shot that hole.
gone. Yeah, golf all years. Or just across.
Can you imagine the snail gets close to you and you just like wind up?
That's something you could do to save yourself a little time.
Can it jump or is it just?
No, it's just a
It's
snail.
a snail.
It moves
Contra.
at snail
They can go
pace.
pretty far in a day.
You can.
You wouldn't think, but a snail that
Snails
just
have-
goes straight can go pretty far in a
They
day.
have stamina.
Those
Like,
do.
they
You
can
can
go.
just
Snail.
stay in a box, and you'll be fine. Like it, no, not like a
What?
box, like a concrete like area. If you build like yourself a little concrete house and you never leave it, you got a bathroom in there, but you might need to get food sometimes.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's
that's-
fun. I just got $1 billion, but I have to sit in a concrete
Yeah.
box for the rest of my life.
Well, you never know. You can
Yeah,
you
that
can go
was-
out and drive around. and
No,
everything.
I'm putting the snail in a 10 by 10 concrete box. It's never getting out. Then I'm moving to Maui, so if it ever does get out,
They can't go across water. They
like,
can't.
like it can't die, so it'll just
Oh,
go.
yeah, fair
What about sea slug?
Sea slug. Can you
It
imagine?
morphs into a sea slug.
One day you're like with like your new family in like Hawaii, and you see a snail just inching towards you.
It's gonna kill me.
Kids, we gotta go.
Pack up your shit and go.
This is the reason. This is the reason we got this Maui trip. Is because of this goddamn snail.
Damn snail.
Alrighty. So if we want to wrap it up, because it is time. to
Red
wrap it
out.
up. It is.
Decent.
Yeah.
That was a good episode. That actually went by pretty fast.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that was
They're
not
starting to
an
go by faster.
I always feel like these are episodes. You just go for so much longer. But I
Uh-huh.
mean, you don't really. You start
People
to lose
wouldn't-
people.
People
Yeah.
wouldn't listen for like 4 hours. I'm sorry, but no one's
No
gonna
one's
sit
talking
there.
for. I can't. Do
I
this for
can't.
I
4
could
hours.
not talk.
Yeah, yeah.
4
And,
hours.
I'd run out of
Like,
breath.
The three of us, could we? Like,
For
if there's
4
like just
hours
there's
consecutive.
multiple people.
Oh, if we had the whole squad, we could talk for
Yeah,
a
we
day.
could go off.
You've got by far the coolest pisser I've ever seen.
It's just a tournament. Wait,
It's
why?
a massive. I've never seen a counter that long.
Oh.
Okay, it is a long count.
Yeah,
Long guy's counter. Alright, so if you want to wrap it up there, Lyndon.
Do you want to plug anything?
Do you want to plug anything?
Plug a walk.
Plug what?
Instagram at Ayden Haug, AYDENHAUG.
Yep.
Bam.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Check my.
You know where to find
Twitter.
us.
Yeah, you know where to
I'm
find
on
us.
Twitter.
Do you guys want to plug anything? Anybody in the audience? Get back here. Get over here. No? Oh,
Liam
no?
doesn't want to be shown in the video.
No.
We have Liam next week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Liam's next week. So then
Nobody knows what he looks like.
Oh, my answers.
Except our friend base.
Yeah. Well, that's been. I forget how I do the outros. That's been the Wampcast.